What's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to the episode of Self Check. If you've been watching, you know that I'm E.
I'm T, man. What's good with you?
I'm rocking out with T. Got anything to add before we get started? All right, man. We're gonna do a little bit different episode this time, man. We want to talk about after Dame is done or slows down, and Steph slows down, and Kyrie slows down. Which one of these young point guards got next? You want to go first with your answer?
I'm gonna let you go first.
My answer is De'Aaron Fox.
Ooh.
I think because, like, okay, so you might not be able to tell right now because the Kings suck, but De'Aaron doesn't. Like, as a whole, they might not be much for real, but De'Aaron right now is averaging 26 and 7. With him not really having, like, that consistent of a jump shot, if he work on his jump shot, he gets to the rim at will, and he's a really good playmaker. The only other person who I could really see maybe taking that title from him is Shea. If you want to consider Shea as a point guard.
Yeah, too, right?
But he run out of necessity over there. Okay, see who else gonna run point guard.
Right. I don't think he'll be there for that long. Well, before my man's got injured, I would have said Jamal Murray. I think Jamal has a really... let me ask you this before I throw out another person. Are we talking about just...
In the next couple of years, who we gonna look at like he the best point guard in the league?
I know that, but I'm saying, are you saying who run point guard? Because there's other players that don't play, who are not position point guard, but play point guard.
I ain't talking about like
a Luka or nothing, or Zach LaVine or nothing like that, right?
I'm talking about point guards.
Okay. Like I said, I got Jamal Murray. He could take it. He could take it from De'Aaron.
I don't think we gonna look at Jamal as the best point guard in the league because I don't think we gonna see Jamal. I don't think we gonna see how much of a great passer he is playing next to Jokic. Cause the ball not in Jamal's hands as much as De'Aaron. De'Aaron has free range. It's your ball.
You right.
Do something.
You right.
Show us something. So I feel like De'Aaron gonna get more exposure, more
attention because he the main. He the main.
Now, as long as Jamal and Jokic together, obviously they probably gonna win more unless De'Aaron jumps and goes to some other team.
Right.
But I feel like De'Aaron is going to be able to show what he can do more if he's the number one guy as opposed to Jamal. I feel like as long as Jamal is playing with Jokic, he always gonna be the number 2.
I'm tripping. Trae Young. What am I thinking? Trae Young. He his first year, he decent. I think last year he coming off averaging 29 points a game. That's MVP numbers, but they didn't have. They weren't winning. You surrounded him with a couple of decent players. He got Clint over there now. He a decent center. He not great center. He a decent center. You got Bogdanovich over there now. He about to actually. I believe Atlanta probably gonna make the playoffs this season, which they should. It's gonna be his first run at the postseason. Like De'Aaron, as good as he is, he's not going to see the postseason this year. Jamal, obviously, he just got injured. He's not going to see the postseason this year. But we did see what he can do in the postseason. So, I'm going to see what Trae Young do this postseason. But I think Trae, when all these guys go, Trae Young could definitely be the best point guard in the league. I feel like he still got space to improve his game as a floor general. Not as in the scoring aspect, because I think that he can score. I think he can shoot middies and trays. He got a floater game now. I think he always had a floater game. So I either choose. To me, it's either Jamal or Trae.
Let me throw another name out there. What about the young bull?
Colin. Yeah, he pretty nice. He is nice.
But I don't think he would be
up there on their level. I don't think he on their level unless he could get a tray ball, a really good tray ball, because his threes is decent, but they could be better.
I just got some good news.
Somebody must be coming back, but yeah, I think that he can improve in his. I think he can improve in his trays.
Young bull.
Yeah. Shoot a little more threes.
Is there any other young point guards that we leaving out? We spoke on Shea, because I feel like as long as Shea is in OKC, out of the necessity, I feel like you wouldn't want the ball in nobody else's hand unless they draft a point guard. But I think Shea has proved that he can run the show. So I feel like OKC should probably surround him with, you know what I'm saying,
I don't know.
some wing scorers.
They should, but I don't think they're gonna get as lucky as they did with KD, Russ, and Harden. Yeah, those are very.
There's one more name.
Let me guess. Is it in the East or the West?
It's in the East.
Another name? Point guard?
I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You don't do good under pressure.
I don't.
LaMelo
like
Ball.
He decent, but I don't think he gonna be. As long as as long as Terry there, as long as Devontae there,
he's not better than them right now.
I think he is, bro. But he just starting, and he just got injured. So, I mean, yes, it's room for improvement, but he not as to me. He not as good as a De'Aaron Fox, as a Jamal Murray, as a Trae Young. To me, right now, no.
So we talking in a couple years, right? So we talking like, let's get them a couple years to, like, okay, what can they improve on? What really can Trae improve on that he can't do right now? He could become a better defender, but I don't think Trae will ever be a better because of his size.
Yeah. Leadership, though. Leadership. That's what most point guards who score have a problem with. That's why they not like a Chris Paul, because of the leadership. Mm-hmm. Chris Paul is like you said. Chris Paul is little. He is 5'11".
That's in another episode we did. I'll put the little thing at the top.
He has size. Chris Paul has size, but he is little. But he's a very great floor general. A lot of point guards now are really all about scoring. Steph, Kyrie, Dame, scoring. They're not really floor generals as of a Chris Paul. And I feel like younger players should idolize their game and look at like a Trae Young. No, he can't play D because his size, but look at how Chris Paul can control a game. Mm-hmm. So like something like that. That's what they can improve on.
I think the thing with Chris Paul is, so we comparing Chris Paul, who was kind of, I guess, in the last generation, where, he was competing against floor generals. He was competing against the Jason Kidds, the Steve Nashes, the Tony Parker. Well, Tony Parker was more of a scorer in my opinion. But you still, like Chauncey, you know what I'm saying? So, like, his competition, it was more floor general type players. Since, like, 2011, 2012, ever since, like, Kyrie and Dame, and after Steph kind of got his ankles healthy and stuff, that's when the scoring point guard thing kind of took off. So Chris Paul is from the last generation where it was floor generals. Trae is coming up where he's seeing, like, he looking at Kyrie, he looking at Dame, he looking at Steph. Yeah, they points, but they scoring. It's just a different era right now.
But that may be true.
That may be true, but you can still take a page from Chris Paul.
Yeah, because it worked, obviously. Look what he doing in Phoenix. Ain't nobody looking at them as no second seed. Chris Paul get there, floor general, he making them better. That's all like you said, they should just take a page out of his book. If you already can score, and you know, any type of way really, and you can't play defense as good as him, just work on how you can lead your team. Be a real floor general. That's what make players really good. Control the game. If you can control the game, your chances of winning are high. So Trae Young could take a page out of Chris Paul in the playbook, man. He'll be great, bro. He can be the future.
Next young point guard who will be the best point guard, right? In 5 years is who?
In 5 years? Are we talking about if you surround them with decent players? Or
I'm just saying, I think in 5 years, Steph is what? In 5 years?
He's like 32, 30.
So in 5 years, Steph going to be 37, 38. Dame going to be about 35, 36. Kyrie going to be about 34, 35. I don't see them dudes really being the best point guard. So that's why it's time for the next wave of these young point guards to come up. And they going to be in their prime. De'Aaron going to be about 27, 28. Trae going to be about 25, 26. Jamal going to be 27 or whatever like that. So when these guys get in their prime, which one of those guys gonna be the best young point guard, or which one of these young point guards gonna be the best point guard? Your pick is who?
That's a really tough decision for me. I would say any of those people we name, I wouldn't disagree with. I would say that.
You got to give the people your pick, man.
Well, you give them one then. You give them one first.
My pick is De'Aaron Fox.
I say Ice Tray. I'll pick Ice Tray.
You gonna call it a wrap on that one, man. Comment down below within the next 5 years who gonna be the best point guard, or if y'all think Kyrie, Steph, Dame, one of these guys who's still around right now, in 5 years they still gonna be the best point guard, man. Drop that down below in the comment section. Again, man, this has been Self Check. I'm E.
I'm T.
Rocking out with T. We appreciate y'all rocking out with us, man. We're gonna catch y'all in the next video.
Peace.